Hello and welcome to Coffee with Cow at Learn International. My name is Sheila and I'm the Learn International intern. And today we have a study abroad alum, Jordan Patrick Jordan. Hi Jordan, how are you?
Hello, Sheila. Good to see you. I'm good.
Yeah, thanks for being here today. We're excited to hear what you have to say about your study abroad experience. For those of you who don't know who Cow is, she is our lovable mascot who travels everywhere we go. And Coffee with Cow is a podcast that aims to capture and share stories from students, alum, and also international educators. And like I said, we have Jordan here today. Jordan, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So my name is Jordan, and I grew up in El Paso, Texas, and that's exactly where I reside. And actually took a chance and went to school out in Las Cruces instead of El Paso, and it was one of the best decisions I ever made. Met a lot of friends, was able to do this program, and fell in love with a passion of mine.
Very cool. Can you tell us a little bit more about the program? Where did you go and what year it was?
Sure. So the year was 2016. It was a year after I started NMSU. And in my directing class with Alana, she had a special guest, Chris, that came in and told us a little bit about Ireland, about the program that he was about to go into, and the opportunities he would be able to have, how to travel and to meet people out there and be out there for 2 weeks. So Ireland was actually some place that I wanted to go since I was in middle school. Ever since I saw photos and videos of the place and movies, it was one of my bucket list things to do. So when Chris came in there, it was like a dream come true, you know? It was a dream come true to be able to do this program.
Very cool. I love to hear that. So I wanted to talk about where you are today and maybe make a connection or share how you got to where you are today from maybe and how you were influenced by your time in Ireland.
Of course. So I don't know how many people know this, but for me that I started because I went to Ireland. So Ireland was actually one of the cornerstones of my film degree and my film career, you could say. I was still kind of in and out based on school. Ireland actually cemented everything for me. You know, I met a lot of my best friends out there. I actually just fell in love with film because of Ireland, and I can say that confidently. But yeah, I met a lot of good friends. Two of my best friends that I met out there, we actually started a company called Site Desert, which I co-founded with them. And I mean, without Alana, without you, none of that would have happened.
That's pretty great. It seems like Ireland is still with you today, professionally and personally. Tell us a little bit more about Site Desert. What does the company do, and what do you do with the company?
Yeah, so Site Desert is a company. We're based out of the southwest area out here in Las Cruces and El Paso, and mostly all of New Mexico also. With me, I'm also mostly the director of the company. I'm a co-founder and I'm a director. So anytime we go on a shoot, anytime we do a movie or anything like that, I'm the one that's kind of like, I guess you could say, the vision behind everything. So I'll be able to go around, I'll tell people like what kind of story we're going to try to tell today. If it's a commercial, the story behind the commercial. So anything that has a story, I'm the one that wants to tell it, and then I have people try to see my vision, and then they help me tell it. One of my partners is a cinematographer, so I'm able to paint stories with him through the frames and through the lenses and everything like that. He's very talented in doing that. And then another of my partners is a writer. She's one of the most talented writers I've ever met, and she helps me, you know, create it before we even shoot anything. So yeah, that's pretty much what Site Desert kind of is. We do a lot of commercials, a lot of music videos. We've done some competitions also, like 48 hours and stuff like that.
Yeah, I had a chance to look at your website. I also was fortunate enough to talk to one of your company partners, Angel, and he directed me towards your website, and I was able to see all the projects that you do with Site Desert. And I'll be able to provide the link for those who are listening to check that out and get a good look of what you guys do at Site Desert. It was very cool. I appreciate what I got to see.
Nice.
After
Nice.
seeing all those projects, I'm eager to hear about if you have any type of passion project in yourself that you want to work for in the future or that you're currently working on. We'd love to hear what, a specific passion project that you have.
Sure thing. So I believe it was 2014 when I started going back to school. I wrote a script. It was a 10-page script. It was a terrible script, but it stayed with me ever since. And I think every single year I've written more to that script. I've rewritten it. I've changed it a lot, and it's one project that's always evaded me. You know, I'm always going to shoot it, and something happens. So I don't know why that keeps happening, but it's a love of mine right now, and it's something that I truly, truly want to shoot before I move on to anything else. It's a movie called Numb. It's
Okay.
about a son, two sons that try to help their dad get out of a really bad situation. I think that's the best way I can generalize it.
Okay.
But it's the first script I've ever written, and I want it to be one of the next movies that I shoot, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very nervous about it, but it's gonna be a lot of fun to do.
Did you feel like you want to include your partners in Psych Desert with the development of the project?
Oh, of course, yeah. Natalie is actually helping me rewrite it. We're actually going to take a scene out of that movie and shoot that as a short film and take it from there because I want to turn into my feature film. So it's right now, it's like 30 pages, it's about 95 pages or so. So hopefully the short film will help us like a leaping board off and get the movie done. But yeah, of course, definitely want to get them involved every step of the way.
Just to get a better idea of a timeline, was this project before or after your time in Ireland?
So I wrote before Ireland, and I kind of put it away. And after Ireland, when I started getting more into film, that's when I pulled it out again.
Okay, so do you feel like a lot has changed with that project since you've been back from Ireland?
It's been a complete 180.
Okay.
I mean, I guess the passion for filmmaking kind of came from doing it more and going to Ireland and seeing the possibilities that I could do with this degree and with this job. Um, yeah, once that passion started flowing, the story of Numb changed a lot. And with that, you know, I feel like we got a lot better. So yes, Ireland, the whole program, NMSU, everything had a huge impact on that story.
That's pretty cool. I mean, I bet if you look back at where you started with the project, and then your time overseas, and then when you came back and started working on it again, I bet you'd be able to see the gradual changes in yourself professionally, which is pretty interesting, I would say.
Yeah, of course. It was gradual, and then Ireland, and it kind of took a little bit of a leap, and then it became gradual again. So yeah, I'd love to see what the script looked like before and how it looks now.
Mm-hmm.
Compare it.
Yeah. I wanted to ask one more question about your time in Ireland. If you could do Ireland all over again, what would you tell yourself before you signed up for studying abroad in that specific program in Ireland?
Honestly, I would say don't be afraid to do anything out there. There was a couple things where I kind of like I almost psyched myself out of not going.
Mm-hmm.
That was a little story on its own. I was this close to saying no to Alana just because I was so nervous and anxious about going abroad. It was gonna be the first time I ever went overseas. Um, yeah, it's crazy, but I told myself, don't be afraid to go. You know, just do it. You'll find a way to make it happen, and I did. And because of that, my entire life has changed. You know, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have had a company. I wouldn't have had these friends. So much changed because of this. So what I would tell myself, don't be afraid. You know, don't be afraid to take a chance, take a leap. It may seem scary, but it's gonna be the best thing of your life.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I love how you say take a chance because with that chance that you took, look at everything you got out of it. Friends, cool stories, and a company, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, my whole life is completely different. I would not be doing right now with Ireland, and that's so true.
Yeah. Well, Jordan, I really appreciate you being here today. And I'm really excited to share your story, and we really appreciate what you have to say. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. It was fun talking about, reminiscing about all of Ireland.
Yeah, and I want to thank the listeners as well. You can hear Jordan and his stories on our YouTube channel and also find us on our social media platforms such as Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, and like I said, our YouTube channel. And you can find us with the hashtag LearnINTL. We have so many more episodes to share, and we're excited to share Jordan's as well as our next one. So tune in for our next episode next week. And once again, thanks for listening, and thanks, Jordan, for all your time.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye.